Um, so I want to make a video on freedom of speech, and I want to compare China to the United States because I guess it's more in the media now, and just to kind of look it up here. So if you look up a Wikipedia article on freedom of speech by country, so I'm gonna say China first now, just to check it out. Citizens of the People's Republic of China enjoy freedom of speech, of the press, of assembly, of association, of procession, and of demonstration. Yeah, and quote. So that sounds a little bit sketchier. Let's just see here. No individual may use the internet to create, replicate, retrieve, or transmit the following kinds of information. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Basically, you can't. Let's just read a little here. Among nationals. Huh. Yeah, so basically, anything that goes against the country's institution, I guess. Okay, so let's see how elections works. Um, Elections in China occur under a single-party authoritarian political system. Elections occur only at the local level, not the national level. China is among few contemporary party-led dictatorships to not hold any direct elections at the national level. The competitive nature of the elections is highly constrained by the Communist Party's monopoly on power in China. Uh, Limitation of free speech and government. So basically, so what I'm kind of getting here is that you can have elections on local level, like in terms of local areas, but you can't like have an actual government to replace uh, the Communist Party of China, which is CCP for short. So basically, it's like it's sort of like I guess it's I wouldn't say it's like I mean it's not basically it's sort of like absolute monarchy with communism that kind of led to have local elections. That's kind of what I would describe it in a sense. I mean, some people say it's authoritarian though. I guess that's kind of true. But yeah, it basically it kind of say it kind of is more like you can have elections. You can say or do anything usually, but just don't talk shit about the Communist Party of China. Basically, that's sort of what it is. So, for example, if you were to, for example, talk about if you don't like the way that the government is doing stuff, or maybe if you try to mention concentration camps or criticism of the regime, then you probably would get cracked down on by the police in China. That's mostly my suspicion, at least. Okay, so now we're done with China here. Let's look at the United States. Um, so that's basically the foundations of the country in a sense. First Amendment of the United States. Congress shall make no law. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or. Oh, wait a minute. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Okay, so that's the First Amendment, basically. Yeah. Let's just see. Yeah, there are certain rules like fighting words. Funniest one. Fighting words are written of spoken words intend to incite hatred or violence from their targets. Specific definitions. Basically, yeah, you can't, you can't make, you can't basically overthrow the system in a sense. So yeah. So basically, the difference is you actually, for example, if you were to criticize the regime or concentration camps, like let's say Guantanamo Bay, yeah, that the whole 9/11 thing. I mean, you totally can. You won't get arrested for that, at least from what I heard, at least. But let's just see here. Um, in some public places, freedom of speech is limited to free speech zones, which can take the form of barricade. So yeah, you can group up and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. So basically, I guess the only, the main difference is, I mean, I guess it depends how much you like the two party system. But the point is, the point is though, unlike China, United States has more of a way that you won't get a police on your door if you just say something bad about the regime, basically. So that's sort of the different government model they have. Is in China they have like a local level of elections, but you can't actually have a national one. That's illegal, basically. So yeah, you can't change anything because yeah, it's kind of like the whole Communist Party is of China is basically running a whole country. So yeah, it's kind of defined as authoritarian on that level. In comparison to let's just see, First Amendment. Civil okay. First Amendment to United States Constitution make the entire country an unrestricted free speech zone. Civil liberties advocates claim that free speech zones are used as a form of censorship, public relations management to conceal the existence of popular opposition from the mass public and elected officials. I mean, that's more a two-party system. That's the problem here. I also use a criticism of the United Kingdom too. Yeah, because if you have two-party system, then basically what happens is you get some people elected within the party of Democrats or Republicans, and what their point is that people who are inside those parties are kind of they kind of dictate a little bit on how you're supposed to go forth with it. So they aren't going to give you the whole thing. So that's the problem with the party system is it's restricted to the establishment. So that's my problem with it. But yeah, the point is though you still can object to something even with this two party system. So while in China it's more like it basically just follows some one state rule with local elections with people who are kind of can do in a sense what they want, but they can't they can't basically go against the regime that already exists or have free elections on national level. So yeah. So basically, in comparison, United States seem a little bit more more ideal in a sense, because I mean, I don't like guns though. But that's one thing that sucks about this country is gun homicide is like 6,000 each year. So kinda sucks. But yeah, in terms of at least having you freedom to to at least say stuff you want to say. So yeah, United States is definitely better on that one, even if you can get shot on the way out. But yeah, and that's just what I want to convey. Really, I just wanted to establish it a little bit on informative level of internet. Yeah. So let me know what you think. Thank you for listening and bye.